y'all be so stuck in your insecurities that you don't want to learn nothing from the human family around you. That's the reality of it. That we don't deal with emotions when we're in war. There's a war going on outside. If I'm looking at the top earners in the country, then what can I look and learn from them? I don't need to point out just some of the good that we're doing. No, that will come in later time. That will come in larger, vast conversations. That will come in nuanced ways. Let's continue to create more and more and more. If there's somebody that tries to push out nothing but good and positivity, definitely go get that from my platform. You know, but if you want to take something the wrong way, then you will. That's on you. That's not on me. Create more examples, live those examples, and continue to build on those examples. That's it. The streets understand it because the streets need more examples. We need to be motivated and inspired and educated so that we can execute on what's the best way to do it. Asian people, they focus on family. We need to get back to the family. A lot of y'all don't want to hear that. Yes, there are people doing family right in our communities. Unfortunately, we don't always have the best examples because those examples end up turning into Will and Jada. You know what I'm saying? Where we no longer want to use that family as an example. And it's not about an individual and it's not personal. It's about how do we look at something that can be studied as a model that we can take on. And then it allows us to see our own faults, our capabilities, and our solutions that exist right within the human family. Right? We can look at the nation. Right? We can look at many black families that are doing it correct, but it's not about the individual. It's about the collective. So my goal now is to point out things in collective, right? So that we have collective examples so we can move as collective. I don't care about individual examples. We focus on education. We focus on family. We focus on a collective mindset, right? We become future focused so that we can study on what are the plans to architect, build, and blueprint our future, right? And we have mergers and updates. Mergers, and collaborations within the culture. We focus on disruptive technology, the sectors that will be in control of the future, technology and health, right? If we become educated in those sectors when and as they continue to evolve, then of course, who gets that money? When you study Shenzhen, China, you can see. When you study people that place themselves in corporate position, like East Indians do, so where they're the head of these tech companies, so now they can make decisions that help India become a superpower. This just makes sense if you're studying the campaign of a people that putting themselves in position, quietly, I might add, right? If we go look at the Jewish community and how their tactics are, but I'm just telling you what they are so you can study them and decide which ones are for you and aren't for you. My job is not to do everything. My job is not to be the person that has the longest goddamn catalog to say, I did everything in a culture, therefore this is the reason I can say something. If you find this to be intelligent and you can add this thought onto you and how you move forward with it. That's it. If you can't, then peace. Right? But if we don't know the law, right, and legalese of the land, if we don't know how to operate within this technology, if we don't know how to operate and create systems, then everything we're doing is for naught. So right now it's about, let's go to the building phases and let's go to and education is at the forefront of that. I could decide I want to be a philosopher and do nothing. It's my life. Right? I can decide I want to just, stop making content altogether and disappear so you don't have nobody to complain about as what you think is the issue with the world. No. Your problems will still exist and the problems around us will still exist. When I talk about things, people want to purposely misunderstand, right? So that they can argue. And I'm just not the person that want to argue with you. It's a waste for you. I won't, if you want to pay me to argue with you, I still won't do it. It's just not, it's not worth it for me. I don't find no peace in that. I don't find no life in that. I don't have an argumentative spirit. So, what I'm about is unlocking the minds of our people to get us to think, right? And if you can't get beyond your emotions, then you can't rock with me. And then that's simple and stated. There's a lot of weird things going on in the world, man. I try to stay away from them all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay away from them, man. I don't want to be a part of it at all.